We raised turkeys.
Sometimes all it takes is a friendly bribe from your parents as a kid.
And once they were ready to go to market, we'd have to chase them. I remember my parents would give me candy and I'd be in the kind of the back and I'd keep them from going back too far, and it was late at night, but I got to stay up that night.
To give you a taste of what will end up being your passion later on in life.
Turn the fan on maybe when you load it, just if there's any. There's probably less weeds now.
Unlike some who have a good inkling they're going to follow in the footsteps of their elder farmers, Buffalo County farmer and Wisconsin Soybean Association Director Dan Linse was adamant that farming was not in his future.
In my teens, I said I'd never do this ever. I'll help you when we go over the other side. I'd never farm and I'd never teach.
But life has a funny way of showing you what you were meant to do.
I went to college and got a chemistry degree at the University of Wisconsin, and after that I worked at a pharmaceutical and fine chemical company near Milwaukee, and I lived there for 6 years and was a chemist for 6 years and enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy the big city as much. I mean, it's great food, great people, but just too many people for me. And so I realized that maybe, my first son was born and decided that maybe it was time for my wife and I and my young son to move back to the farm.
Even then, he wasn't ready to commit to farming. He ended up doing something else he didn't think he'd do.
There was an opening for our high school chemistry teacher where I went to school, but I was able to get an emergency license and teach for 9 years. It was a great experience, but the more I spent on the farm, the more I realized I wanted to farm. So the year I started, my dad was 70. He turned 70 and I started farming full time.
I'd say the rest is history, but he's still busy growing a legacy that he knows spans well beyond the hilly fields of Buffalo County.
The rewarding is you get to be outside, you get to work with family and friends, and you get to produce something that the world needs.
Along with an unwavering support system.
My oldest son last year helped plant the crop for the first time, and he plans on doing it for next year too, and that's been a big help. The 17-year-old, he does a lot of the cutting of the hay.
In a place that may lack the size of Milwaukee, but will always make up for it in meaning.
And we're in Modena, Wisconsin. To me, this is paradise. If there was mountains, it would have been heaven, so that's why God kept the hills a little short.